Hey everyone, it's Alicia from A Music Blog, and I'd like to welcome you to our interview with Willa. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
So you're now in Toronto for North by Northeast. I know you played a show last night for AB Co's little showcase. So how are you enjoying your time so far?
Oh, I love this city. There's such a vitality and energy to this place. It's always so great to spend some time here. And last night was so much fun.
I heard you had a late night. Were you checking out some other shows?
Oh, naturally. We stuck around to see Dave Vertessi's set. And that was at 3 a.m. So, he finished at 3:40 and then it was 4 and then all of a sudden it was 5. But thank God for Uber because I got home safely and quickly and cheaply.
Well, other than the shows that you caught last night, you kind of had the chance to explore the city or just get involved in more of the festivities.
Yeah, actually, I haven't explored the festivities for North by Northeast just yet. I haven't until today, which is the Goldfish Derby. It's officially unofficial.
North by Northeast.
Yeah, and so apparently we're racing goldfish, which I have yet to see how that happens. So
it's a nice new first.
Right?
Well, I know that your first show ever was actually 8 months ago.
Yeah,
right?
like Rifflandia in Victoria. Yeah.
So just tell us a little bit about that first show, because I mean, it's pretty recent.
It is recent, and it felt so good to do because I'd actually started writing the music probably a year and a half or 2 years before that, and when it finally came to like fruition on stage, it was such a good feeling, and it was so real, and every show since then has just been better and better, and I'm finding my feet more and more. Previously, I would play piano and sing, and so being a front woman and just singing the music and like finding the moves and breaking a sweat, it's been great.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
Thank you.
Well, seeing that we are at North by, I have to ask you one of our favorite festival-related questions,
okay,
which is if you could curate your own festival, who do you want to be part of that lineup?
Whoa. Well, I'm a huge fan of Kendrick Lamar, and I've always wanted to see him live, and I have yet to do so. So he'd be on there, and I just found this London-based artist named Nao, N-A-O, and she's such a badass. Her song Inhale Exhale is like blowing my mind every day, and so I don't know, I'd want her there. I don't know, I could go on and on. I really like hip-hop and R&B and progressive pop, I guess.
Well, on the music front, you actually released a single last year. It was called Stay the Night, and I know you worked with Ryan from Mother on that.
I did.
Yeah, so tell us and our viewers a little bit about the song.
Well, Stay the Night, I co-wrote with Ryan. It was actually one of the last songs we wrote, and it was just kind of, we were sitting in the apartment, there were candles burning, and he's a very interesting individual anyways. He's a creative freight train, that man, and we wrote all the music together, and I don't know, it just like fell out of us that evening. It was weirdly the easiest song to write, I think.
You mentioned more music there, so is there an EP or record in the works?
There are songs, they are pretty much ready, and it's just figuring out how to introduce them in the right way.
Nice. And just introducing songs, I know that you actually did a cover of Lovefool by the Cardigans,
yes,
and I absolutely adore the Cardigans.
Oh, me too.
So what was it about that song that really appealed to you and made you want to cover it?
Oh gosh, that song every time it comes on, I don't know anybody that isn't like, oh, like I love this tune. And once I really listened to the lyrics one day, those are pretty dark lyrics, begging someone to love you even though the feeling's not reciprocated. That's like pretty desperate. And so I thought when we put a spin on it to make it to reflect the darkness, it felt pretty right. And I like to think of the Lovefool cover that I did as a bit of a new animal. And, yeah.
Is the cover actually going to be incorporated into some of your live sets?
It has been.
Nice.
Yeah, when we have enough time in a set, it's definitely in there. And it's always great because people are like, oh, I feel like I recognize, and then the chorus drops and everyone's like, whoa. It's so fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And there's outside of music, what are some things that you enjoy doing, just hobby-wise or for fun?
Well, I'm an actor as well, and it's been, any audition is just this like fun little opportunity to create this little world. I really enjoy doing that. I have a little dog. We hang out. I like to read books. I like to be outside. I like to walk. I like the sunshine. I like the rain. Like to wander about.
Just merging that love then of acting and music. If you could have your music featured in any film or show, which would you like that to be part of?
Gosh. Oh, those questions are really hard to answer. When we first started working on the music, there were some sounds that really felt like the Drive soundtrack to me, and I feel like that was a bit of like a cornerstone and new sound for film and television soundtracks. Like, Okay, so the Drive soundtrack.
Alright,
Let's go with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that wraps everything up. I just want to say thank you so much for your time today. We really,
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.
Appreciate
And
it.
everyone who just watched our interview with the lovely Willa, make sure you visit us at www.inmusicblogger.com for exclusive interviews and features with your favorite artists. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.